Yamaha V-Star 1300.
Really? V-Star, that's a cruiser, right?
Cruiser.
Yeah.
Looks like a Harley. Yeah. They totaled my Crossfire, and I never got on my bike again. Somebody T-boned me and scared the shit out of me.
Wow,
And then my nephew
bad.
got killed in one like this just a month after that. So
Got what? Got killed?
yeah.
Wow, how come? It's like a serious
What
accident.
those Italian bikes? What are they called? Those real Italian bikes?
Ducati?
Ducati. Yeah.
Oh.
He had a trailer, I guess. He had 2 or 3 Ducatis, racing ones, all tricked out. A Sunday afternoon, him and his friend went on a ride. No helmet, just flip-flops. And it was a day after it rained. It's a hill where the dirt goes on the side and it dries, but it's still slippery.
Okay.
So he hit a curb, just a small curb. So when he hit the curb, I guess he accelerated and just went sideways, and he hit a mailbox pole. And then he hit the second, and the bike exploded. So you know he was going 100 miles an hour.
Wow.
There was little pieces of bike for 40 feet around. And the front wheel, it looked like somebody chopped it up in little pieces. And he was 40 feet from where the bike hit, just went flying.
Yeah, that's high side.
Yeah.
High side up.
Yeah.
That's bad.
You know that after that, I never got my bike again. I said, nope, I don't need this right now.
I don't race at all. You know, and this is not a sport bike.
Yeah.
You know, I just cruise around.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, when the first year I was riding, I was kind of like a reckless.
Yeah.
You know, and I didn't wear anything.
You
and
got
so,
over it.
and yeah, it's kind of like peeling off. Yeah, so and it's the road is kind of like slippery, so I hit the rear brake.
Start doing this number.
And so it kind of like a locked.
Yeah.
You know, so I low sided, and the bike would crash on my, not this bike, the bike would crash on my knee.
Yeah.
You know, so fortunately the bone didn't damage. You know, but
so you bought a...
Yeah, this bike is different. It's not for racing. It's not for reckless riding. You know.
Yeah, this is nice.
Yeah, you want to take a look at these?
Sure.
You know, that's the bedroom.
Oh, yeah, that's a good size. Good size.
Yeah. So I don't...
It's really tall.
Yeah. It's a toy holder.
So what's... This pops out, this comes out.
Yeah. Yeah, but the bed is not very comfortable. You know,
Well, you need to... Mine wasn't either, but I bought one of those foam, what do they call? Memory foam. It's about that thick. It just made all the difference. So the bathroom, you go through there or through here, right?
Yeah, so it has like 2 accesses.
Yeah. 3 or 2? 2. Yeah.
So, and this ones can slide out. You know, the kitchen.
Slide out.
And you don't see lots of you know, this model at the moment because it's a relatively newer model.
Very nice.
If you don't have like a toy, I mean, don't have a motorcycle, and you can just get a travel trailer. That's like a lot of like less expensive.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just unload the thing. You know.
Is there like a dining room table that you can put in there?
Yep. I put it away.
Yeah.
You know.
There's 2 things there. What's that other thing? There, it's like... what is those things?
Are you talking about the sofa?
The bottom. Yeah, sofa.
Yeah. The sofa is foldable, right? And so this middle 2 pieces is actually it's at the back.
I worked for Porsche for almost 50 years.
Seriously, Porsche?
I was a
German Porsche?
Yeah.
For what?
Huh?
You do what there?
A tech. Mechanic.
Mechanic.
Yeah.
So you couldn't fix your own car?
No. I can't. No, you have to take it apart. You need tools. You should find an electrical problem. No.
Porsche. I couldn't imagine one day I can drive a Porsche. You know,
well,
it's very luxurious.
I worked
car.
for them from 1966. I was 18 years old. Started working at Porsche dealer. Till 5 years ago, 6 years ago, I retired.
Oh, okay. So, do you get to any like perks, like you drive a Porsche for free? Kind of like
I used to, no. Well, to me, I'm not a car person.
Okay.
It was a job.
Okay.
You know, it's like when I got into it, I got it because I went in the job corps and I took an aptitude test and I scored high in mechanical ability, so they put me in automotive shop. And then the automotive shop was sponsored by Volkswagen and Porsche. And once I got done with the program, they got me a job at the dealer.
Okay.
So it's not something I chose. It's kind of like ended up there
for a living. Yeah.
But when I worked at the dealer, you could buy a car. But I mean, these days cars are what, $200,000, $300,000, you know.
Yeah.
For a new one, you know.
It's too expensive.
So I mean, the cheap ones were $100,000.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, I'm not a car person. It's what I did for a living.
I knew a guy. You know, he used to like work for a Porsche dealer as a financial officer.
Oh,
or
that's
something.
big bucks. That guy was making $200,000-300,000 a year.
Wow.
That's the kind of money they make.
And he gets to drive a Porsche Cayenne.
Oh yeah, they
for
get
free.
a demo. They get a demo. Yeah, but the techs don't get a demo.
Okay.
The last 15 years I worked at the dealer was in the parts department.
Oh, parts.
And the parts manager did get a demo.
Okay.
But, and I could drive them, you know. But when you work on it, at one point I was like a transmission specialist. I did all the transmissions. And whenever I would rebuild the transmission, I had to drive it for a week before we gave it to a customer.
Okay.
Make sure there's no problems. Sometimes when you rebuild transmission, it might seem okay, but 3 days later something's not seated in or
yeah.
So I used to drive them a lot, you know, take them home and drive them.
Okay.
I had some waiting that they wouldn't release them until I drive them normal driving for a week.
Okay. You even have some like wait on your waiting list, like you have to drive
Yeah,
for a week.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They wouldn't
good.
release. They wouldn't let you finish it and then give it to the customer the next day.
Okay.
They had to be thoroughly tested.
Okay.
And a lot of times I did drive it, and I did have to bring it back and make some adjustments, or maybe flush the oil, because when you first put a transmission together, sometimes the seals are new and they stick, and you get little symptoms, and a customer might panic. It's just a question they got to break in and wear in.
Yeah.
So, but I didn't consider that a perk. It was just part of the
job.
part of the job. You know, no big deal. It's not your car. Don't get excited.
Yeah. What's
trailer?
the
It's like 1900.
900.
2000. It's just light.
Okay.
But,
You can tow by a
my
SUV.
truck is a GMC half ton, 1500.
Okay.
And
More than enough to
It's
tow it.
fine on the flat, but going up hills, you got to probably like yours. You got to slow down going up hills.
No way. It's only 2,000. Half ton can tow like 10,000 at each.
It pulls it fine, but I want to go bigger.
The Ford F-150 has this EcoBoost thing.
Yeah.
You know, the 3.5 liter twin turbo.
Yeah,
stuff,
well, you have
know.
a bigger engine in it, but you have to carry more weight too.
Yeah. But the engine works on the paper. It's
So it doesn't have any problem pulling this one.
on flat, no problem.
No, on the incline, that's
Yeah.
You just have to slow down, take it easy.
Yeah, incline it has like a temperature gauge. You know, it's showing like it's like overheating or something. Yeah.
Well, there was a guy there. He just left this morning. They were coming. He had a truck like yours, and the transmission seal blew and got oil all over the catalytic converter and caught on fire.
Seriously?
Yeah, and he told me he had a fifth wheel, like the one next to it. And he told me that he was in a one-lane road on the way up here from Carson City, and the thing caught on fire. I mean, he was engulfed in fire because of oil in the catalytic converter just. And he
It's
said,
like overheating thing, like a.
well, a catalytic converter is normally hot. It's 2,000 degrees, I think.
Okay.
And then you put oil on. He pulled over, and he was able to. He had a fire extinguisher. Was able to put it out.
That's good.
But it was a one-lane road.
Okay.
They had to wait for 2 tow trucks, one for the truck and one for the trailer.
Wow.
And they brought it here because this is where they were coming. But he says this is total. But, he said the traffic was backed up for miles.
Definitely, yeah. So the whole truck's like torched.
Yeah,
Or burned?
bad enough to total it. I didn't see it, but he
Yeah.
was telling me it was engulfed in flames.
Wow. Oh, that's dangerous. I mean,
I said, man, I'm just glad mine broke down at least up here, not on the road.
you know, once mine broke down, and it's in Yosemite. And last year, you know, kind of, it has a plug, right? And it's somebody like doing service, and it's like over tightening.
Yeah.
Kind of like so it's like leaking oil.
Yeah.
All the time, and I didn't know. So I told another trailer, you know, to Yosemite, and when I'm climbing, and it looks like it's just a shortage of power.
Yeah.
You know, the power is getting less and less.
Yeah.
So I'm slower and slower, and till the point that I just stopped completely. So and fortunately I was like only 3 miles from the Southern Trails.
So you coasted?
Yeah, I made it there. Yeah. So only 3 miles. So I kind of like just put in the gear, like the first gear, and all the way, you know, to there. But my power is just it's completely.
Were you
kind
pulling
of like
a trailer or what?
Yeah, the trailer is like 6,000-7,000.
Yeah, a big one.
Yeah. So and next day I just drive my truck into the dealership, and they said I lost
Enough
majority of the oil.
Yeah.
So and that's why my power is so little. You know. So fortunately I was like 3 miles from the campground.
So what did they do?
They kind of like change the whole oil thing and replug a thing, you know.
Fix
and
the leak.
I don't know why over tighten caused the leakage. I'm not sure about that, you know.
Yeah. Well, there's a gasket in there. Maybe they squeezed it. They over tightened it.
Yeah.
You break down on the side of the road. There's not much you can do. You can diagnose it. Okay, I know what it is, but I don't know.
I know.
Depends on what it is. If it's something minor, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Bruce, Ray.
Nice to meet you, Ray. Yeah.
All right. Bruce Lee.
Yeah, that's a favorite actor. That's my favorite actor.